Hey guys, I just want to do a quick video of the 1976 Toyota Land Cruiser FJ40 that we got up for sale. This is probably one of my favorite FJs that I've ever owned. It's got a lot of cool history with it. This was a full frame-off restoration, so we went all the way down to the frame, went through, replaced all the seals, bearings, all that stuff, all the way from the transmission, transfer case, engine, all the way out to the axles and the hubs as well. I did go through, did all the suspension. I did a 4-inch Old Man Emu lift kit with the Old Man Emu shocks. I did the U-bolt flip kit. I also did the shackle reversal kit. So you can see the U-bolt flip kit there, and then the shackle reversal kit there. I did go through, had to replace all the fenders, very common rust areas. Had to go through and replace all those. Obviously, you can see it's in pretty good shape on both sides. No rust, anything like that. I did go through and keep the original wheels and the original hubcaps just because I think they look cool. And then also I put these 33-inch tires on them. It's the biggest tire with this lift that you can get without having to rub on your fenders if you ever go four-wheeling or off-roading or anything like that. Plus it just makes it look pretty cool, give it a nice aggressive look. Did go through, rebuilt the roof. Roof was in pretty rough shape, so I had to go through and redo all that. The other thing we went through and did was I rebuilt the motor. It's got the original 2F motor in it. I had Geddes Performance Motors in Colorado Springs, Colorado, rebuild the motor for me. Did a fantastic job. This is the first Land Cruiser I've ever been able to go out on the interstate and never get worried about getting run over by all the other traffic. This cruiser does get up and go pretty good. I'll show you my one oops that I made right here. When we were up four-wheeling one weekend, caught a tree branch coming out of a trail, and it took a little chip out of there, a little scratch there and a little chip there. Did a number on me. But anyway, I'll show you in the back here. Rear sills, a very common rust area. Obviously in great shape. Rear doors, same thing. They were in great shape, so I didn't have to worry too much about them. They had a little spot rust, but nothing crazy. I did go through and put a rear bench seat in here just because my kids like facing forward rather than sideways, so I did pull the trooper seats out. Do still have the troop heater back there because that thing just puts off heat like you wouldn't believe. Rust underneath the roll bar, none. When I bought it, it was very rust free. There was only a few things that had rust, and quite surprisingly, the spots underneath the roll bars that are normally very common, there was no rust, so it was pretty nice. I'll show you guys up underneath the mat here, just so you know there's no rust or anything up underneath the back end as well. Again, common rust area there. Down the side, or passenger side here, again, no rust, no dings. So I can get a shot of the top up here. I'll climb up here, show you inside the passenger door. Same thing, no rust. It's all been replaced, restored. And all the wells there. Show you up on the roof. Roof's in fantastic shape. They're a bugger to fix, but looks good. Interior, original dash, all original knobs, original pads. The only thing I haven't been able to find is an original radio. Couldn't find one, so I haven't replaced that. All original. I did I'm the second owner, so the original owner did have the original Toyota mat, floor mat that came with it when he bought it, so I thought that was pretty cool. The other neat thing that I'll show you was when he ordered it from Toyota, he put this on his order list, the Warren 8274 winch, which is pretty awesome. This is a fantastic winch. If anybody knows anything about Warn winches, that's definitely the Warn winch to have, other than the PTO winch. But that winch has been more than fantastic. Anyway, with the brand new motor, it's got less than 500 miles on it. It runs so stinking good. So we'll fire it up, we'll take it for a drive, run through some gears for you, get the back door closed up here. The spare tire carrier works fantastic, just no spare tire on there. And let me show you underneath the hood real quick. A couple things that we did underneath the hood. So it's got the original motor, as I said. It's got the original Aisin carburetor, which is a fantastic little carburetor. The other cool thing that I did was I put Toyota power steering on it. That's Toyota power steering out of a FJ60. So that just is a nice feature when you're up driving. The other thing I did was I put dual batteries in it, just so that I had a little more start and power if we're up camping and that kind of thing. I did put electronic ignition in it as well. That way just starts a little easier. So we'll fire it up and take her for a quick drive here. All the lights and everything work fantastic. And go for a drive. So obviously we'll go in reverse and back out of the shop here. And start off in first gear. Get around some stuff here in the road. All right, so first gear, we'll shift up into second. There's second gear there. And we'll go into third here just in a second. I live on a gravel road, so that's why it's so bumpy. I apologize. Second, third gear, and then fourth gear there. And then I'll stop and I'll shift it into four-wheel drive. So this will be 4 high. So that's 4 high there. And let's go to 4 low. There's 4 low there. If I missed anything, if you guys have any other questions, just let me know.